Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, hello and welcome to the channel, and if you're back, welcome back. Another month has come and gone. So I am going to show you my coloring book and coloring supplies haul. So let's go through the books first. These are in no particular order. So, first up, I'm going to zoom in a little bit now. First up, we have Stone Mosaic. This is the Stone Mandalas 2 book by Belba Family. This has the black background, which I think is really nice. Love black backgrounds. Makes it really easy to color. Then, Circulism Art Books by Eclipse came out with yet another book. This one is called Ancient Egypt. And you know, I love my Circulism art books. All of these I have done complete flip-throughs of. You can go to the playlists and look at my flip-throughs, and I will have a complete flip-through of all these books with links to that book down in the description. Camellia Angelkova came out with another miniatures book, and these are so cute. This one is 50 woodland miniatures, and like her other miniatures book, they are just adorable. So we have all these little forest creatures, again in her really cute style. Then we have a new mythographic book. This one is called Cosmic Spirit by Fabiana Attanasio. And it is detailed like all of their other books. Some of them in here, though, aren't quite as detailed as some of their other books. But still very detailed. They intimidate the heck out of me. I have to get over that. The newest book by Clara Markova. These are very expensive. I know that. And they're not ever available on Amazon. You can only get them on Etsy. The shipping for these books costs, just about as much as the book itself. So this one is called Little Secrets from My Fairy House. Again, hardcover, and in her classic style. Just so adorable. All these cute little fairies and these weird creatures. Not sure what they are. Like this one. But they're cute too. So yeah, I love her books. I didn't color enough out of them. And then Kanoko Agusa came out with a new book. This one is Symphony of Cute Animals. Now it is double-sided, unfortunately. But we do have all these adorable animals. Yeah, so those of us who like coloring with alcohol markers, that is not an option unless you photocopy this onto like maybe cardstock or something. Alice Mills came out with a new book called Kawaii Pets, and there is a cross-stitch style and a mosaic version of these coloring books. So this is the cross-stitch style, and they're so cute. Kawaii anything is cute. And then the same pictures in here, but color by number. The mosaic books, I know for a lot of people, are their favorites because they're just much easier to color than the cross stitch style, which uses these teeny tiny little symbols. I like both. Here is Hannah Lynn's newest book. She has 3 different versions of this book. She did come out with a pocket size book, which I really like because you just have the close-up version of the picture without all the background. So these are much, much easier to color. You can see some of them are grayscale. And then she has a larger version of this also on Amazon paper. But then this time she did put out a book on better paper, and it is just in grayscale. All the pictures are in grayscale. And the book, the paper, is more of that shinier, smoother texture. So it's a nicer paper than that. It's not cardstock or anything, but it is definitely a different kind of paper. And yes, all grayscale, which I love. I'll take grayscale over line art anytime. I love that one. So very cute, cute pictures. Another book from Circulism Art Books is Paisley. So all Paisley designs. Really like this one. All right. Mystery Mosaics Wow Love, I'm assuming was put out for Valentine's Day. And of course, you can't really do too much of a flip through. You can kind of make out some of the images. And I noticed I didn't put this one in my other video of what I colored for the month, but I did color this one with Inkonics. Oops. So very, very cute book. We have a book by Prachi Dewan Sachdeva, and this is in her ceramic tiles line of coloring books. This one is called Aesthetic Shapes. That's a tongue twister. So like all of her other ceramic tiles books, this is following along in the same format. Really cute. Here is another book by Camelia Angelkova, 50 Clover Mandalas. And I do like her mandala books. She has a ton of them out. So again, kind of put out for St. Patrick's Day. I should put this one on the side. And, oh, I like that. And color one maybe with my alcohol markers. I did some testing in there. So I'm going to put that on the side. I want to color out of that. A few books from Color Questopia. This one is Valentine's Day. So again, some really cute, look at that one. I love it. Really cutesy pictures. I did outline. Was it one or two of them? One. Another one by Color Questopia. It's called Cozy Homes. So for those of you who like coloring interiors, this is perfect for you. And of course, Color Questopia books you can get in the white background that I always like, or the black background that has the black lines already done for you, as usual. I like coloring the lines in with my silver gel pens. Then we have these whoppers. These are all from Daily Art Hour. This is the Christmas Kawaii Kingdom. Now they do come out in they do have separate books. This is the Collector's Edition, Volume 1. So this thick thing is a combination of a number of the other books. They have Christmas Kawaii Kingdom in a number of different books. This is just a collection of all of those books. So, kind of did a fast flip through of these. I just picked a few pictures to show because it would have been a very long video showing everything. So again, that's Christmas Kawaii Kingdom. Then we have Creepy Kawaii Kingdom. Again, this is the collection edition, but they do have separate, smaller, thinner books for those of you who like the more creepier side of things, but they're still the cutesy, creepier side, so not so bad. So they're still really cute because they're still kawaii. Look at that one. And then we have a Fantasy Kawaii Kingdom. Again, a collector's edition, but there's not quite as many. A kitty fur. Quite as many in this book. Isn't that adorable? So yeah, here's book 2. So it does indicate all the books that are in the collection. If you like, you know, specific pictures from that book, you can purchase that book separately rather than this thicker collection series. All right, and nope, I take that back. There's 2 more. We have the Spooky Family Coloring Book 1. So this is just the one book. It's not in a collection because I have Coloring Book 1 and 2. So Daily Art Hour sent me all of these books to show you guys. And I had comments that a lot of you really liked these Spooky Family books. So here is book 2 in the Spooky Family. And then the Randall Spangler coloring book. Most of you know, if you've been with my channel for any amount of time, I am just such a huge fan of Randall Spangler. So this is pictures of all of his draglings. Many of these are made into diamond paintings already with Diamond Art Club. And all of Diamond Art Clubs, I have every single one. So, yeah, like this one is a Diamond Art Club. These are kind of smaller versions of the diamond paintings. They just kind of zeroed in on the main part of the image. This one, Reading Time, is a huge diamond painting. And Reading Time. Yeah, some of these are just gigantic diamond paintings. But I hope to color in that. Then we have this, oh, and I colored another one that I didn't include. This one is a large mosaic art book by Sachin Sachdeva. It is 100 easy designs. If you've seen any of his other mosaic art books, they are the real small boxes, the 3x3. I think he heard some people say that they were intimidated by those super small squares. So he came out with a much easier book that has 7x7 millimeter squares. So they are much, much bigger. So these mosaic pictures, much, much easier to color. And I did do one in here. I did color it with markers. You know, all of the 3x3s, I always use fine liners, and I do the X method. For this one, I tried, this is with my Olo markers. I thought I would try coloring it in solid because their lines are a little bit thicker, a little bit thicker of a black line. And while I did have some problem with bleeding over, because this is Amazon paper, which is very thirsty paper, the ink kind of spreads more. If you learn to kind of stay away from the line as the ink spreads, it'll go up to the line, and if there's not enough, I just kind of dot there. So it actually, you know, wasn't too bad, and I think it turned out really cute. So I want to try out some other alcohol markers in this book. These type of books, I just always go from the front of the book to the back. So I'm going to put this book on the side too. I want to color some more out of there. So that is all the books, or are all the books that I received this month. Now, I have a ton of supplies to show you. My desk over here is quite a disaster. So I'm going to pause right now. I'm going to get these books off my desk, get some of my supplies over onto this side. I have an L-shaped desk. There's a whole bunch to the right side. I'm going to try to get some of that over here, so it's going to be easier to show you guys. So I will be right back. Okay, we're going to start out with just a few smaller things. I did get a set of blades for my M&R sharpener. I've been sharpening a lot of pencils for my little handheld M&R sharpener, which is my favorite handheld sharpener. I had never replaced the blades on this thing. I didn't replace the blade for the large, you know, where you can sharpen large colored pencils or whatever, because I never use that side. But I did replace the side, the blade, for the smaller one, because when I do use this to sharpen, of course, that's the side I always use. So you get quite a few in this set. I'm sure this will probably last me years and years and years. So yes, got some blades. I got some ink refills. Where is, it's for like this pen, and I have one out in the living room too. These are made by, I think it's Layson Lathworks, I believe, on Etsy. I love these pens. This pen ran out of ink, and I only had one refill, and it was blue ink. I like black. So bought some refills for my pens. Debating whether to take the blue one out and put the black in right away. And going along with pens, I bought a couple of the Friction clicker pens. Now these are erasable pens. The reason why I bought these is diamond painting related. Penny from Kelb's Sparkles is creating new logs and labels and things like that. And I think I mentioned her in the past in a color and chat. So in one of the log books, you click whether you have, or you put a check mark whether you have that color or not in both rounds and squares. Well, once you check it, if you end up using those up, you want to get rid of that check mark, and I am not one to just scribble out. That would drive me crazy. So I got these pens that are erasable, and I have heard from others that these work really well. So then I got a bunch of these giant clamps. Quite a while ago, I did a flip through of one of, I think it was Mariola Budek's books from Etsy, not knowing I was trying to flip through it, and I'm like, this isn't working too good, only to find out that the binding strip comes off, so you can take, you know, a sheet out and then put that plastic binding strip back on. Yeah, so some of my pages are kind of bent. However, in trying to put that book back together now, I can't find that binding strip. And I don't have any large clamps. I just want to clamp it together. And I thought, rather than getting those boring black ones, I'd get some of these pastel ones. So yeah, I'm going to clamp her book together. And there are other things that I will use these extra large ones for. There's 18 of them in here, so. All right. I'm going to be doing a number of colored pencil reviews. I've seen quite a few YouTubers use this. It is a caliper, and what it does, it measures, let me turn it on, it measures how big the lead is. So like if you pull it out, and you kind of put it on the lead itself, it'll tell you how many millimeters big that is, whether it's 3.5, 3.8, and then you can put it around the barrel and, you know, say it's 7.2 or what have you. Sometimes that's kind of helpful for people, so you know whether it's a larger pencil. The size of the pencil lead will indicate, you know, possibly how long that pencil could last, whether you have more lead or less lead. So I'm going to be using this in the future in my colored pencil reviews. We can see how big the lead is. Tried using it to measure the lead of a pencil, and you really have to get it in a certain position on that lead tip. So we'll see how well I do that. It does come with 2 extra batteries. So it's like, wow, this will last forever. And I love the little case that it comes in, because knowing me, I would lose them. So it comes in this cute carrying case. All right, that's all of the smaller stuff. Well, let me show you this. Let me get it off because this magnet is very tight. I bought a new light. I have a metal desk. My credenza up here is all metal. I do have some magnetic lights, one on each side. I don't like how they work. With my ceiling light is brighter than these, and I get a lot of shadow. Right now it's not too bad because it's light outside. However, if I record at night, it's especially kind of troublesome when I'm maybe doing a swatching video or something like that, because it's very shadowy. So I got this. It is rechargeable. This is actually kind of for people working on cars. This will magnetically attach underneath the hood. It's just extremely bright, and it turns, you know, 360 degrees. There are 2 settings, you know, brightness settings. So I do put it, I don't want to shine it directly at you. Look how bright that is. So I do put it on the dimmer side, but I don't point it directly down at my desk. I kind of point it that way, and it seems to be working. So we'll see what it does. I haven't really used it for recording at this point, so we shall see how it's going to look. I'm going to be doing my color and chat shortly, or you'll probably see that before this. It's actually going to be a diamond painting chat today, but I am going to be possibly using that. Like I said, it is daylight out yet, so I might not have to use that. And especially with diamond painting, I probably won't, now that I think about it. But the next time it starts getting dark out, and I'm doing, say, a swatching video or whatnot, I think that will come in really handy. All right, the next thing, I just did a swatching video on these. Many of these products that I'm going to show you I've had for a long time, but I'm just getting around to showing them on the channel. So that's why the products are being shown in this particular month's haul. This is the Tri-Blend Spectrum Noir brush markers. Before, they only had the small nib type of Tri-Blend marker, but now they came out with a brush tip. I just found out by one of you naughty subscribers that they do have another one out, a new set. So of course, complete syndrome Lisa had to get that other set. So that will be another video coming up when I get around to it. Okay, Arc'teryx did send me their newest set. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like how these are made up. Their newest set of their colored pencils, and this is a 126 set. Arc'teryx colored pencils are awesome. They are really nice. I have a number of new colored pencils. Some I have shown on the channel, some I haven't yet, but oh, I got to work on some color charts. I have not done color charts in a long time. So yeah, these are awesome. And I did do a swatching video on those. Now, most recently, I did a couple of swatching videos on, this one is on the Derwent ChromaFlow. The largest set they have is the 72 set. And these are very nice. So again, if you want to see the swatching of any of these products, you can go to my swatching and review, I think is what it's called, playlist. And they will all be in there again with all links down in the description. The other set that I recently did a swatching video of are the Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils. Ta-da! Now these are hexagonal in shape. They're not round. But again, beautiful set of pencils. Oh, and the aroma. You can smell the wood. I don't know about you, but I love that smell of new pencils. Now, the last set of pencils that I did a swatching video of, I think it may have been before that one, is the Color 300 set. These are all the colors, and this is the color chart that they provide. So I just used this to do the swatching video of. Of course, I will be switching these colors around. They do go in numerical order from 1 to 300, although, like, you know, 047 light yellow is probably going to be one of my first colors. But they go this kind of accordion fold out. So again, another color chart to make. And then I did also buy this 300 slot pencil case, which I just love. There's one downfall to it. One downfall. No, two. I take that back. This is a single zipper pencil case. I know some people absolutely hate the multi-zipper pencil cases because you have to open up 3 or 4 zippers. I myself prefer that, mainly due to the fact that the very first layer and the very last layer, or page if you will, these are kind of hard to get them out. Typically what I do is I end up folding this back while I am working with this particular set. Then when I'm done, I fold it back, but it's just kind of a pain in the butt. But these two, very nice set of pencils. See, and they get caught, especially in a case this large. Again, very hard to, you know, it hits right here. So I myself prefer the multi-zipper. One other thing I don't like about this is they're the wide bands where you put 3 pencils in each band. The only reason I don't like that is, let's say you take this pencil out. Where does it go back in? Does it go in here? Does it go in here? You know it doesn't go before the orange. As you can see, they are not in its proper order yet. It's just in order according to that swatch chart yet. So yeah, very much out of order, but some beautiful, beautiful colors in this set. So again, go back and watch the swatching video if you're curious about that. So this is the 300 set. Before I bought the 300 set, and I almost dropped it, I bought the 240 set. I believe it's 240. Does it say on here? No. And I'm like, oh, darn, they have a 300 set. Full set syndrome kicks in again. And the only reason I talked myself into getting the 300 set, I'm going to be doing some giveaways this month. And I thought this would be something really nice for one of the giveaways. So stay tuned for those giveaways. Yeah, and I'll be giving away a number of items. So, yes, as a matter of fact, in today's chat video, again, you may see that before this video, and you will know about it, but I'll be giving away something in today's video. Every week, every chat video, I'll be giving something away. So, yeah, stay tuned for all of those. All right. I think, oh no, I lied. I bought 2 pencil cases. This is for the smaller 72 set of the ChromaFlow. Isn't that pretty? And then this is a 120 set, or for the Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils. So I have some cases all ready for those 2 sets of pencils. All right, so if I, like for instance, I don't have, you know, any video including these, the clamps, the ink refills, the blades, you know, the caliper, you know, all that stuff I don't have included in any video. So if you want links to anything that I showed in this video and you can't find them, just let me know down in the comment section below, and I will provide that link for you. So that is my haul of coloring books and supplies. I have quite a few additional supplies this month than I have in the past. And I'm hoping to get through some more of my supplies over here during the rest of the month of March. It is already, it's already the 8th of March. So, got 3 weeks left. Let's see how many things I can get through. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my coloring book and supplies haul. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Again, you can leave any questions, comments, or concerns down in the comment section below. I love reading through your comments. And of course, if you are not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I do usually try to post at least one video every day. May miss a day here and there. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And as always, happy coloring. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.